Melissa with Fab Decor, and today I'm going to show you how to put up vinyl on your wall. I started with a pretty simple saying, shut the front door. Aren't we tired of saying that? So what I did was, generally when you get your vinyl, you're going to have like two sheets. This clear top is transfer tape. And what we want to do is we're going to use that to transfer the sticker up onto the wall. So what I first did was, you need a couple things. Scissors, not really a necessity, a little tape, a tape measure, and a credit card or a squeegee, something flat. And I already marked my mark in the middle, and then I have the sign marked on the middle. And I have it all measured so I know that what it needs to, like that it's going to fit in the space that I wanted it to. So first, I made my marks with my pencil here. So this line and this line are going to ensure that this is even. And the nice thing is it's kind of a fun font, so it's mixed up anyway, so it'll be a little forgiving. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my vinyl sign, I'm going to put it up here to kind of measure where I want it. So first off, I'm going to know that I want my sign to be right there in the middle. And then I don't have a whole lot of space here, as you can tell. So then I like it right there. I think that's a good space in between. So I'm going to make a mark here to coincide with this. And I'm going to make one right here. Now I'm going to take it down. And, you know, most people think they can eyeball things and make it accurate. No, you can't. So now, I need to grab my wet washcloth. Hold on. I'm back. So now I'm going to make sure that my lines are even, which you can kind of look at it, not even. So, I'm going to measure down from the ceiling. And see right here, let's see how to make that work. Oh, kind of tricky. We're at, it looks like we're at, let's see, that would be 6 and between 7/8 and 7. So that's where we'll go. Now we're going to come over here and see where we're at with this one. I can already tell that one's way off. Yeah, that's at like 6.5. Totally uneven. So I'm going to erase this mark, and I know that I need to make a new mark between the line that's between 6 and 7/8 and 7. I'm going to make a new mark. It's kind of tricky in these small spaces. So we're going to make it right there. Okay, so now I know my lines are all even. I've got my halfway point and my other two lines. So now these are the only lines I need to worry about, that they're going to match up with the lines that coincide with those. So then what you want to do with your card, or whatever, a flat surface, almost everybody at least has a debit card. So you're going to kind of just, you know, scrape it along here, kind of with a little bit of force, because you want it all to come off, you know, easily. Plus, vinyl likes to be warm. I don't know why. It does like the warmth better. It's easier to deal with. There we go. So now, hopefully, it'll all come off nicely. And I'm just going to kind of slowly do it. That way I don't rip my vinyl. Look at how nice that's being to me. Maybe one will be tricky just to show you. Or maybe not. But if it was coming up, you can just put it back down and like put some force and rub it back down again. It's being kind of nice. So, but that's, you know, I use some good force. All right, now we're ready. Now since I'm doing this by myself and it's a longer sign, I'm going to work this out. So what I'm going to do, see if I put it in the middle, that's why I'm going to grab my tape. So I'm actually going to, whoops. Oh, I'm out of tape. I can do this. All right, so you want to be careful because this transfer tape is super sticky. So if it gets on the wall or anything, it's going to stick. Well, that's the whole idea. But you want to make sure it's on the wall you want. Okay. So, we know that that middle line needs to go right there. And this needs to go, see, I'm just kind of, there we go. I know that needs to go there. That needs to go there. Now, let's just make sure this one, oh, it's hiding from me, goes right there. So then, kind of just, I'm off just a tidbit, can you see? But that's okay, because it's just the middle one. This one isn't as important as these two. These two, you want to make sure you're right on there. See how both of them are right on? Oh, darn it, but that's okay. So then what I'm going to do is, generally I like to start at the middle and go out. So you're just going to kind of brush it along. Oh, there we go. Aw, well, we'll have to fix that with the thing, which is a good thing I kind of did that, and I can show you how we can fix that. Really simple. All right. So then we're just going to rub it. And then we're going to do the same thing like we did before. We're going to take the credit card. And for some reason also what works is to get the vinyl a little warm. So if you, what I mean by that is just, you know, take some warmth to it. And when you're doing it, just scrape along. What you're trying to do now is you obviously want to get this stuck onto your wall. Oh, see, that fixed itself. Perfect. So now let's see if it's going to be as nice to us sticking to the wall as it was taking off its original surface. Ah. And it might be. And see me, I do a lot of vinyl, and this transfer tape is actually reusable. And so I'll probably reuse it again for another project until there's no stickiness left. See? Now what we're going to do with this, we go back, put some more force to it, scrape it. Let's see if it's ready. Yeah? So that's why you kind of want to go slower. Oh, some of it's... So just with a little patience and time, you can do it. So you want to make sure when you're doing it, you're not going fast. Because if you go fast, you could tear it. And you don't want to do that. Oh. Or sometimes even if you just push it back, it'll go right back down on. And if some of it doesn't feel like it's coming back, like it's staying as good as you'd like it to, just go through and scrape it again. The transfer tape shouldn't pull up your existing paint at all. You see it's not taking anything. If anything, it'll help get the dust off the walls. Oh. There we go. I could have put that up a little bit higher. All right, and then all you have to do is take your little pencil marks off. and you've got a great sticker. Now maybe everybody at my house will remember to shut the front door. Thanks.